There is an elder brother who lives in the woods, hidden by the leaves and the trees, elusive in nature, only to be seen or to give knowledge, or to spread a warning to some in nature something is truly wrong. He is said to be the guide to some, and others they call him a spirit. You may call him Sasquatch, others call him Bigfoot, but my people call him the Great Elder Brother. Here is the story of how he came to spread a unique knowledge of hunting to my people. Many moons ago, after the great flood water had left our land, the many elder brothers would go hunt deer, the buffalo, and fish to bring back meat to our people. In the warm seasons, the hunt was plentiful. The grass was many colors of green, and the trees gave us many wonderful types of fruit. During the hot season, the hunt sometimes would be many days' travel, would have to be made before they returned home. The elder brothers went out to hunt for food. 3 moons traveled to the west. The hunting ground was plentiful. While looking for food, the buffalo would be too large to bring back home, and the small game would not be large enough to provide enough food for our tribe. As they made the trek to the hunting ground, one of the elder brothers spotted a deer and drew back his bow. Seeing the deer was young, he withdrew his shot. This deer had not seen much life. His days had been short, and he had many seasons left. Later, seeing a large deer walk out into the low grass presenting himself, this time he drew his bow, and he thanked the deer and released his shot. The deer fell silent. The shot was precise and painless. The older brothers proceeded to trek back to the camp. Under the sweltering heat, the meat surely would not last long. The meat began to spoil before they could make it to the camp. Not wanting to waste any, they ate what they could and took the rest to camp. It did not provide much food for our people. They went out again. 3 moons traveled to the west, the hunting grounds. The elder brother again saw a deer. Drawing back his bow and taking aim, he released, and a large creature appeared, grabbing the arrow out of the air and snapping it in half. The deer ran away, as the great elder brother looked at the hunters with a look that pierced them, leaving them petrified, and then he slowly retreated into the forest. Shaken, the brothers knew they had to obtain food for our people, so they continued to hunt there again and again. Drawing his bow to shoot, the great elder brother stepped out and stopped them. He approached the deer, which was scared. He grabbed the deer and broke its legs. As it lay on the ground, one of the brothers pulled out his blade to cease the suffering of the deer, but the great elder brother stopped him. Great elder brother reached on the ground, grabbing herbs and snapping them at the root. Next, he grabbed a handful of garlic and some of what they presumed to be devil's claw, and grabbed some honey from a nearby nest. The herbs were used to kill the pain, the garlic to stop the infection, and the devil's claw to stop the inflammation. He threw the deer over his shoulder and headed toward the direction of the village. Following him, they watched his movements and learned from the things he showed them. At the streams, he would take handfuls of water and give them to the deer to drink. If the deer showed any signs of pain, he would give him the same herbs that he did before. 3 days' travel, making it back to the village, and the deer was still alive. They prayed over the deer and thanked it for its submission before putting it to rest. Our people gave thanks, offering a feast to the great elder brother, but as mysteriously as he appeared, he disappeared. But it was aware that he had been watching over our people the whole time. This is the story of how the great elder brother helped feed our people. Some people like to call these legends, but for me, I like to believe that there's truth in them, that our ancestors really did see these things and deal with them on a regular basis. I would actually like to ask those listening whether you believe that the Yeti, the Grassman, the Bigfoot, the Sasquatch, the many other names that they go by, whether this is one group of individual creatures or if there are many different tribes scattered across the world. Just a question to ask. Go ahead and leave something in the comment section, and would definitely like to know your input. Once again, thank you for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.